Hi guys, I'm Midget, and this is kind of like a different video actually. I've never actually done a video like this before. It's like a discussion kind of style video, just like me talking and kind of just saying like what I think really. So this one is on like improvement and like progression, like within beatboxing and just anything that you do really. So what I was thinking is like I was basically just thinking actually, like just generally thinking as you do, and I was thinking like with beatboxing, there's like passively getting better. Like how when you very first start, it's like you progress like super fast. Like you're learning new sounds, like not every day, but like really fast. Like every week you got like a new sound and you're learning new stuff, and then you're putting it into beats, and like you're getting really good, like really quickly. Then as it goes on, after like maybe a year or something like that, like depending on how much time like you do it and stuff, it kind of levels off a bit, and you kind of like you don't learn anything new, but like you still kind of slowly get better. Like you're kind of improving on like your how clean your sounds are and like your beats in general and stuff. But then there's like weird points where like you randomly just get better. Like it's weird. It's really weird. I was thinking about it. It was like for me it was about, I think it was like a year and a half and like 2 years, and then like I didn't really improve that much after 2 years, and then like maybe 2 years and like a half again, kind of, or like 7 months ish, and then it was like I just randomly. It is really odd actually. I don't know whether you guys have had that, like, so say like a year in and like you've been like 2 months without really learning anything else, and then like maybe for just 1 week you just learn loads of new stuff and you just randomly get really good, and like you come up with like some real technical stuff, and like kind of like that. It's really kind of odd actually. It was really weird to think about it. But I think how I see it, it's like there's like passively getting good. Like you can only go so far with like passively learning. So like playing a game, for example, you can only go so far without actually, deliberately trying to learn more stuff. So with beatboxing, it's like you can only go so far, like with what you know, and then you have to like actively learn, like new sounds. So like you can just passively learn, for example, like just the three basic sounds. So like you can only go so far, if you know what I mean. And then as time goes on, you have to actively like learn. So for example, some more technical sounds, so like ballsy lip roll, zipper, Sega sound, like inward drag, whatever, and like you can all put that all in together, if you know what I mean, and that like generally overall makes you a better beatboxer. But also it's not just like, oh, I can do 50 sounds, I'm the better beatboxer. It's obviously not that. It's like generally everything all put together, like you have technicality, if you want to add that in, musicality, like how clean your sounds are, your flow, your technique, all this. Then you've got like originality and like your own style and everything like that. So I think that generally in itself makes a really good beatboxer actually. But like in anything as well, I was also thinking with like games and stuff like that as well, like League for example. With League for example, it was I can't remember how I was thinking. It was like you can only go so far. It kind of same with the beatboxing example thing though. You can only go so far by like not wanting to learn, but you do, if you know what I mean. It's kind of weird to explain. Like you don't want to learn new stuff, like you obviously do, but it's not like a thing. It's like, oh, I want to learn this like in like a week or something. You can only go so far by like learning but without learning, kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Like you just pick it up naturally. It's like subconsciously you're learning it. Then after like a certain point, it's like you can't really go that far. You can, but it's much slower. And then you actively need to say like, right, I want to learn this. I want to get to here. To get to here, I need to do this, and this. So yeah, it's it was just like a weird thing. I thought I'd just like bring it up as like a discussion. So a question to you guys actually, for the people who wanted to watch this and just listen to me talk. What do you like guys think about that? So like the active and passive learning. So like passive is basically like, just to give you an example. So I mentioned it before, but if you don't understand with me just rambling, so passive is like you don't really deliberately go out of your way to learn something. So like you're just kind of doing it and you're not really too bothered. But then actively is like you're like really enjoying it. You're like, right, I want to get this good, and I need to get this good, I need to do this and this, like kind of like that. And then also the question of the there's random peaks of like really rapid improvement. So like say after like 2 years you're not really improved. Like obviously you're good, but like like you haven't improved much in like the past maybe 3 months, and then randomly just like in a week you just like randomly get really fucking good. Like it just like over a week you learn like 2 new sounds, and then you got like like 10 different technical beats, and like you've got a new routine and everything. Like it's really weird. I think I'm sure Reap's made like a talk thing about it. I'm sure he mentioned something like that in one of his exhibitions, or I'm sure he has. I can't remember though, but if anyone actually knows, it'd be really awesome. So this is kind of a different style of video. I don't actually mind these kind of videos as well. I know this is not generally, I think these kind of videos need to be like longer, but it was just something I thought about. I thought, why not? I'll make a little video about it. It's kind of like a discussion talk thing. So there's a little thing for you guys as well. You can just how do I put it? More like kind of discuss in the comments, but also like, you know, just you don't even have to comment. It's more of a thing like, you know, you can just think. It's like, right, am I actively learning or am I passively learning? Like, you know, with beatboxing or whatever you do really. So yeah, hope you guys just enjoyed this anyways, and we'll see you guys in the next video.